Howdy folks. It's that time of the year, folks. The bedding has started. I see the first beds today. But extremely weird. I can see the beds on both side imaging. Come on. Give me a little more audio. I can see the beds on both side imaging and even on live scope. And the beds seem empty. I was on this lake last year at the end of the season, and I was extremely bitter that all of the beds were empty. And I thought they were overfished because I saw people overfishing them. But now is the beginning of the season. This is the first beds I've seen here. And why are the beds empty now? I checked another cove. I saw a couple of small beds empty. Did they get fished out already? And who is here so good that to be able to fish them out completely? In my experience, this is what I'm looking for. In my experience, the average angler here is not very good. But they compensate for being not very good with being absolutely merciless meat hunters. There is nobody here who releases bluegill. You see a jumboat with the big cooler. He is here for blood. He will not let a trophy bluegill take care of its babies. He don't care if he eat it. Freezer, miser, maybe he not hungry, maybe he doesn't have freezer. That bluegill is going in the cooler. That bluegill is going in the cooler. Look here, what a first fish. This is the size 10 BG1. Look here, what a first fish, folks. Look here, what a first fish. I mean, these fish should be if this was private property, they would not let you keep this fish. Not from private property. But these government agencies, DNR, TWRA, you can call it whatever you want, they don't care for nothing. It's not their lake. You need to know what TWRA cares for. They do not care for the fish or lake or even you. They don't even care about you. These are people who care for their jobs. For that reason, what they do is what is best for their jobs, not for the lake. There is some correlation. Obviously, if there is no fish in the lake, there will be some criticism in their direction. And that's not good for their jobs either. But they get more positive feedback if they allow people to harvest these trophy fish. They say, yeah, you're a good warden. You let me destroy this whole bed. You're a great warden. Good job, TWRA. All of these fish that could have had babies and let their genes keep going, they're now in my freezer. You're a good warden. We need more wardens like you. We need more lake management like you. Basically, they get positive feedback when fish is destroyed. That's the worst part. They get better feedback when the fishery is destroyed. If people are catching trophy bluegill and putting them in the coolers and destroying not the bluegill itself, but all of its babies and the entire bed that is now easy prey for anything that swims, nobody cares about this. As long as there is something to put in the cooler. The only problem is when there is nothing to put in the cooler. Only then there is negative feedback. If you allow the people to catch this 9-incher that I just caught and released, if you allow the meat hunters to massacre the 9-inchers, how are you going to get 10-inchers? But this is nobody's problem. This is not a question that is a concern for anybody. How are we going to get 10-inchers? Why would TWRA care for 10-inchers? They are happy when people are telling them that they're doing a good job. You guys are giving them thumbs up when they allow you to massacre a fish bed, and they're happy. So then you're never gonna have 10-inch bluegill in public water. You keep giving them thumbs up. People bringing here their kids. The kid is on the iPad. I've seen this on this very lake. They're coming here with the kids. The kids is on the iPad, do not care about fishing. But the old guy is bringing them so he can load the cooler with all the way up with bluegill, because he cannot catch fish the rest of the season. But now that they are on bed, he wants to kill them all. There's another one. In all honesty, I was just twitching and I felt a fish. I did not see a bite. Let's see this one. Let's see this one. See this one, if somebody harvests it, that's okay. That's like a 7 3/4 or 8 inches. It's a big bluegill, trust me. But if this was a private lake, the trophy bluegill would be protected. Nobody would let you come here and wipe out his lake for a $30 fishing license. Nobody would let you. Why, if something is bad for a private lake, it's okay for a public lake? This is the argument. When people say, well, there's nothing wrong with the fishery, obviously there is fish there. Let me ask you, if this is your lake, would you let somebody for $30 for the whole year come here every day in May and wipe out all of your trophy bluegills from the beds? Who would allow that? Especially people, guides here, talk about somebody who is out for blood, guides with clients, paid $400. These people will not let anything go. There is enough of them in the boat so that they can keep everything. They pay $400 trips. These people will suck every drop of blood that they find in the lake. They will drain enough meat out of here to get some of their money back. Another bluegill, huge but harvestable. I'm not against harvest. I'm not some Democrat lunatic who says we shouldn't hunt, we shouldn't fish, we shouldn't do anything. I'm not a lunatic Democrat. Harvest is totally fine. Hunting is totally fine. But what's wrong with protecting trophy panfish? We protect trophy catfish. There is some regulations. We definitely protect trophy bass. There is some regulations. Bass has slots. Why is there no slot for bluegill, for harvesting bluegill? It should be 7 to 9. That's it. Over 9-inch bluegill, you better let it go. $1,000 fine and jail. For first offense, jail. That's what I want to see. Over 9-inch bluegill, let it go. Take your hands off that trophy bluegill. Oh. If that's a bluegill, that's the one I want. If that's a bluegill. Let me tell you another secret. These beds on the main lake are small. And people don't fish them because everybody goes for the coves. But let me tell you, the biggest bluegill, folks, they don't go very deep into small coves. Look here, what an absolute tank. Look, okay, this is only 9 inches, it's not a trophy, but look at the circumference of this fish. This is an absolute tank, folks. There might be one more. There is one. Come here. Come here. Yeah, yeah. He pretty. Very easy. I'm getting so good with the hooker. Beautiful Corto bluegill. See if we can catch one more from over there under that tree. Yeah, there's one more from under that tree. Feels like another tank. Maybe they are in the coves. I'm not even gonna hit spot lock. Man, feels really good. It's been a while. Man, he's small. Look at him. He's small. How did he hit so strong? He hit really strong. Oof, that's perfect. Come on, one more. Smack it. Just smack it. Smack it. He smacked it. He smacked it. This here, there is a few holes, but they're very angry. They're very angry. He smacked it. Let me get away. He smacked it, folks. Man, this rod is amazing for fighting fish. It's just amazing. It's just what a bluegill. Folks, look here, what a bluegill. Folks, look here, what a bluegill. Look at this thing. Is this 10 inches? Folks, I'm recording the outro here with this bluegill. I'm gonna keep fishing, I'm gonna tell you right now. This is my outro. Amazing day, a lot of struggle, but every now and then you catch one of these and it makes it worth it. Catch one of these with this rod and this reel and come and tell me, Victor, I'm not impressed. Catch one of these and come and tell me. Yeah? Thank you folks for watching. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your patience, and I'll see you very soon. Bye bye. How do I swing it, folks? How do I swing it there? The trout magnet is completely torn. It's hanging only by the glue. It is hanging only by the glue. My gosh, it's like I'm fighting carp. So steady. So steady. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Amazing fish. Should I net it? No, I'm gonna lift it. Oh my god. I don't think he's gonna be... Man, this fish is enormous. But he's not very long. But look how huge this thing is. Look at this thing. Look at this thing, folks. Look at this thing, folks. Look. Look at this thing. Look at this thing, folks. Let me go measure him, and I need to retie. 9 1/4. 9 1/4, folks. Interesting. I thought he was bigger than that. But look how tall it is. Amazing. This fish should be protected by law. That is allowing meat hunters to come and dump this fish in a cooler is an absolute disgrace. It is an absolute disgrace. This is America. Nobody's starving. People who are starving for different reasons. You can drive a cab and you can work as cashier and you're not gonna starve. Allowing the harvest of these bluegill is total disgrace for the country. Fish. Yeah, that's my male. That's my male. We don't have to come here 2 weeks later. Oh, folks, look at all of these boats. 3, 5, 6, 7, 8 boats just here, visible from where I am. You know what makes me really sad? All of these bass boats, folks, are casting the big plastic bobbers today. Everybody is fishing for the big bluegills today. And I guarantee you, folks, I am the only one today on this lake. I am the only one releasing these fish. I am the only one releasing these fish, folks. People come to this lake with the coolers, and they come for blood. They come to draw blood out of this lake. There is no sweet talk and taking pictures and catch and release. They come to draw blood. But yeah, if I do publish this, take one last screenshot. If I do publish this ranting video, thank you guys for watching and for understanding. If you fish this lake full of these amazing fish and you pass by another boat and you see him toss one of these in the cooler, man, it just hurts. It hurts a little bit every time I see that. Again, I'm not against harvest, but what's wrong with harvesting only the 8-inch bluegill? Like catching 9 and 10, what's wrong with releasing those? Anyway, thank you guys for your patience and tolerance for my ranting. And I'll see you very soon with a bunch more ranting bluegill videos. Bye bye, folks.